Nothing to mention. All right, so if you guys don't know what you just listened to, let me tell you. And I like became a little bit obsessed overnight, and it just happened by chance that I stumbled across this show. Anyway, so that was the theme song to Star versus the Evil Forces, which was, and actually ended this year because I looked it up, which was a Disney XD cartoon. I never watched it before. Didn't know anything about it. But what I did know is I would see this Funko Pop at Hot Topic. It's a Hot Topic exclusive that came out a few months ago. And I'd eyeball it and I'm like, I really like the way this pop looks. Something about it just looks amazing. I'm going to get it someday. I'll get it when hot cash, whatever. Because it's not something that I knew what the show was, but I knew that I just liked the pop visually. So anyway, I finally got it, and here's the pop, and then let me tell you what happened. So here's the pop, and it is Star Butterfly, and it's Butterfly Mode Star, and she is in her Butterfly Star mode there. Star Butterfly is like the main character of the show. And so I got this pop, I was like, this is so cool. Let me look this up so I can find out what this is. So I looked it up, Googled it, realized it was like a cartoon on Disney. Then I tried to see if it was on like Netflix or if it was on like demand or anything like that, and I couldn't find it. Then I realized it was on Hulu. So then I signed up for Hulu and got a free trial for a month so I can watch this. And I don't know what, this cartoon is flipping amazing. It's so wacky, wild, cute, fun, disgusting, bizarre, just like out there. I feel like Star Butterfly is like my spirit animal. I don't know. But anyway, so I totally am watching episode after episode. I'm only on season 2. Actually, season 2, I think it says episode 8 up there right now. And I knew as soon as I started watching this that I loved it. And then I'm like, oh, God, what other pops did they make? So then I started to look at all the pops. And I realized that, okay, there's not that many. I want these. And so I started to figure out where can I get them. And Hot Topic only had this one. And I think they had Tom as well. But at that time, I didn't buy it because I was like, let me keep looking around. Then I started to look around. I'm stretching here while I'm talking to you guys. That's why I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like kind of sitting in Indian style and I need to stretch. So anyway, I started to look around, try to find the pops. I did actually find Tom and Ludo. These ones right here, and we're going to show them all in a minute, at GameStop. Like super dirt cheap. Like one was $4 and one was $5, something like that. So I did in-store pickup and got them. So I was really excited about that. But then I tried to find Star Butterfly in her normal version and Marco, and those were a little bit more difficult to find. I was surprised, at least in store. You can order them online, and I was hoping to, since the other ones are so cheap, I was hoping to find those as that cheap as well. Not really the case, and Star and Marco were a little bit harder to come by in stores, so I actually just ended up ordering them online. I tried to find a really good deal online. I got a decent deal, I think, on Marco. I got it on Amazon for like $7. And then, not that I paid a whole lot for Star either. I just paid regular price, but I just assumed, like, if the other ones were so cheap, maybe these are just pops that people didn't want, and they'd be easy to find and a good deal. So anyway, I ended up getting both Star and Marco. The box is kind of goofed up here a little bit. On Amazon. And like I said, Marco was like $7, Star was normal, like $10. So nothing crazy, normal price. But I guess I was surprised I couldn't find them real easily in stores. So I ended up getting all of the pops that I know of right now that are made from Star Butterfly versus the Evil Forces. And I wanted to show you those to you and just kind of talk about it because it's like totally obsessed with the cartoon right now. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so there are 4 pops and then the Hot Topic exclusives that are in this release. And I'll show you the back. There's Star, Marco, Ludo, and Tom. So you have to watch the show. I'm not even going to try to explain all the characters. You got to watch the cartoon, the show. But it's so much fun. I can't even explain it. It's so much fun. So I'm really excited to have all these pops, and we're going to take them out and take a peek at them because I think these characters, they're so neat that I think they translate well into pops. And one thing I noticed right now on this one, I'm trying to think of the other one. Yeah, so on the other one too. I love how Star has her wand. That's like a big part of her story when you watch the show. But she's got her wand. She's got her little dress on with like a little ghost on it. Her heart cheeks. She's got her devil horns headband. Her like I don't know, monster boots kind of thing. So she's just such a cool character. I'm totally geeking out right now, but here's Star Butterfly. All right. And then I'll show you Star Butterfly in her star mode. And like I said, you'll watch the show, you'll understand that a little bit more. But here's the one, here's what started it all. This one that I picked up just because I thought it was so amazing looking. And this is the Hot Topic exclusive one. All right. Then we have Marco, who's her Earth pal that she lives with. And this is the one that just came in. And I love that they gave him, again, part of the storyline are these puppies. So if you watch the show, you'll understand. But I love how they gave him a puppy. He's adorable. There's Marco. He's kind of simple because he's like the Earth guy. Anyway, here's the evil guy, Ludo. And, oh, GameStop has a sticker on the bottom. Boo. Anyway. So here's Ludo. And I love the way he looks. He's just a wacky little character, I'm telling you. Oh, they put a little protector around his wand there. So we could take that off so you guys can see it. We'll probably put that back on. But there is Ludo. He is super cool. And last but not least, we have Tom. And Tom's like Star's stalker, like wants to be her boyfriend from her planet that she comes from, basically, is what he is. And he's really mad. He has anger issues. That's why she doesn't want to be with him. Anyway, so there's them. There's Tom. So those are all of the pops that came in this series. But I'm going to tell you, I really, really, really like the cartoon, and I think it translates well if you're not just a kid. It's fun. It's goofy. It's just so trippy too, I think. I'm like thinking the writers of this, like they're nuts. But I love it. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. It is no longer on. It ended, I think, when I looked it up online, I think it ended in May of this year. So the show itself is done. But I was excited that they did this pop and like it helped me discover the show. So that's something I kind of like about pops. And I hate when people are kind of like, why did you buy that? You don't know nothing about the show. You're not into it. You don't know that character. You could buy pops for lots of reasons, and if you just like the look of the character, you like the design, you like how creative it is, and sometimes that's what I do, and that's why I bought this Star Butterfly, and it led me to actually watch the show, and I've done that before. I don't always like the show, but this time I actually really do like the show, so, it led me to watching something new, which is a lot of fun. So I don't like it when people are like, oh, you're not a real collector, you're not a true fan. You're not a collector. You're not a true fan of that. Why are you buying it? You don't have to buy pop. You can buy, not even pops. You can buy whatever you want because you like it. If you look at it, it makes you smile. There's no reason you can't buy it. You should get it if you like it. So, but that's how I ran across this show and these pops, and that's why I end up getting them all. So I'm super excited to have all these in my collection. This totally needs a photo, so I'll probably do that later on, throw it up on IG. But anyway, thanks for checking it out, you guys. I'll be back again with a new video, so be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share, sign up for those alerts. Trying to keep this under 10 minutes. Later!